let's talk a little bit about a purpose accelerator and what have we created specifically. I mean, there's a lot of great life coaches and a lot of great books. So, what have we focused on in the Purpose Accelerator to offer you? There's a few things that would come to mind for us as we look at what we have created. We know what the distinctives are. The first is that it's comprehensive. I think that's the thing that most people will describe after going through a Purpose Accelerator. It is extremely comprehensive. The research that I've done spans multiple schools of thought, whether that's from psychology to sociology, looking at different developmental sciences. It's very comprehensive. In the research I did, I looked at different modes, and as we construct the exploration, we're also looking at you from multiple different angles because you are a very complex person. And to be able to be aware of all the different parts of you will help you get a better sense of yourself. The second thing is that it's structured because some things need to be earlier and then some things need to be later. A lot of us want to directly jump to the end because we want to get there fast. But the reality is that we need to first build some fundamental and foundational things so we can start to build on top of it. And so the Purpose Accelerator really has that structure. And again, that has been informed through our research, the primary research. As I went back and I explored other thriving individuals, I was able to discover what were the things that they had to develop first in order to develop other things. And so we're going to walk you through that as well in the Purpose Accelerator. So you are really guided by hand and in sure footing so you can make proper progress. The third thing is that it's inspiring. We are going to be informed by examples of people who have already shown that how to thrive in their life, people that are extremely self-directed, people that have learned how to navigate for themselves in this very chaotic world and be able to move and pursue their dreams and not be held back. And so learning from people like that will give us the right inspiration and help us to understand why some things are more important than others. And so we'll be gaining inspiration from actual thriving individuals that we had found in the research. The fourth thing is about it being a healthy space. And I think that's really important. I think that's one of the other major things that a lot of people comment after going through Purpose Accelerator is that it's healthy. We have designed this to be an accepting space. This is a place where there is no judgment. Look, we all have things to work on, and that's the point. This is the opportunity, and this is the space to work on things, both for yourself, but also gain encouragement together. And so we're also not pushing or trying to brainwash people into specific directions. We want to meet everyone where you're at, and we want to work with you in terms of what you need and where you're going. And so we're creating a healthy space that is accepting and safe for you to work on what's important to you. Related to that is healing, because a lot of us have gone through stuff. And while this is not a full therapy, there's a lot of things that do require actual therapy, but there will definitely be opportunity for us to slow down and to really recognize where pains and traumas first need to be attended to so that you can be released into your fullness. And so there is an aspect that you will find just simply in looking at yourself clearly in the mirror and simply looking at truths that maybe you have never considered before. These will be healing moments for many of us. As well, it's quite flexible. And this is what's new with this version of the Purpose Accelerator. A lot of it is going to be online and self-directed, which means that you'll be able to do things at your own time. In our previous versions of the Purpose Accelerator, it was hardcore, full day, and multi-day. And amazing as it is, extremely difficult for everyone to plan their times around such intense workshops. And so we wanted to make this more accessible to more people. And so now a lot of this is going to be online. It's going to be self-directed. So you'll be able to do it at your own pace, in your own space, in the environment that works for you. So it'll be much more flexible. And it's also supported as well. You're not going to be alone. You are going to be with other people. We're going to have peers and we're going to have opportunities to share when we're actually in our live workshops and also with our counselors and our guides and coaches. And so we will have the best combination of having time for ourselves to work on things, but then also having time in relationship so that we can gain support and we can gain inspiration from one another. And so these are the things that I would say encapsulate key aspects of Purpose Accelerator. And we're really trying to create the right environment that can really see you make moves and make progress as you go.